Yay! Hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are connected to our little full moon ceremony. You saw before maybe now the flyer, and otherwise you're joining later. But yeah, this is the flyer of the circle of the project I'm participating in. We had this, my friends had this idea to create a project and make online women's circles really big. We all have lived in Bali. We are about 10, 12 women participating in the project, and we all have lived there, and there is quite a thing. Um, and and all of us felt like this gives us so much transformation. I will tell later a little bit how I have like what is my personal experience with women's circles, what you can experience from it, and we have this dream to spread that out into the world in case you don't know yet. And some of you, I'm sure, know it already, and some of you are maybe joining tomorrow morning for the first women's circle that I hold in German. I'm in Switzerland at the moment. I'm from here originally. I'm here for a visit. And we meet tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for 90 minutes. And then every week. So, yeah, if you would like to sign up for this, if you like the ceremony now, you can feel a little bit what it is about to be in sisterhood. Yeah, for me, just, life changing. And women have always gathered together because we have some things in common, as you may have noticed. And it's just so good to share it with each other and to really feel, oh, wow, I can talk and I'm understood. And we practice in women's circles, and this we can apply now as well, like to be really truthful with ourselves and to drop the masks and just talk from the heart. And then we see so often, oh my gosh, we're so similar. There are differences, like we all look different and we have different backgrounds. We come from different families, different cultures. And actually we have such similar needs and desires and pains and pleasures. And when we share these, we can see, we are not alone with this. Just sharing itself helps a lot to unload a little bit of the charge. Like, when you cry, it's just sometimes you just need to cry and then the world is in order again. And sometimes it's like this with the sharings, and we carry stories around us since childhood or teenage years or from yesterday, something that happened with a partner or in dating or with our parents or in our job, and then we share it. And it's like as if you would have just needed to share it once and be witnessed in this, be seen and heard by other people, by other women, and then the stories they can go. So that's the magic of women's circles. And yeah, it's like I often tell that after that I have started a women's circle facilitator training 3 years ago and then participated and hosted women's circles. When I then looked into the eyes of women, for example, in the tram, in the train, something has changed. I just know, it looks like you have, I don't know, you have everything together, and I could be comparing and being jealous of you. But actually, we go through the same things, and there's so much vulnerability and so much beauty in this vulnerability. And we can just learn to meet each other with love rather than like, you did this, and I did this, and you look better than me, or whatever. And yeah, that's so healing for once, and also nourishing because we also celebrate each other for our power and our strength to be here, to have the courage to show up and talk from our heart, or to ritualize our life, like we do here now with the ceremony. It's like we bring this, if you resonate with this word, we bring sacredness into our everyday life, and every step becomes like something that we do with intention, and it's not not just in the automat, in this, just doing everything automatically, and which can create an emptiness and a disconnection. But instead we are here, we connect with ourselves, with our heart, often also with our body, which is why I later want to share a little embodiment practice. And then from the body connection with ourselves, the connection to others can come. And then we feel less alone, much more connected and heart open, connected to nature, and we feel like we're in our power. We feel confident and we don't have these critical voices all the time about ourselves. Or, yeah. So women have come together on special occasions, sometimes when they bleed. I mean, nowadays, surely it's still like this in so-called earth cultures, or like more traditional cultures. And in the past, it has been very much in our societies where we've lived in tribes or like communities. And full moon is such an occasion where women especially have been coming together and celebrated together. We have celebrated life, the fullness of life. Like full moon represents this, fullness. So we can see, and then it goes into, which is why we also want to release today. We will share about what we want to let go of, what we want to clear from our body-mind, from our body, our mind, our soul, and so on, and make space for something new. So usually like the phase where the moon is waning, which starts now very soon, until the new moon is here to let go. And we have these cycles of life in many cycles of the moon in many parts of our lives. Like it can be the seasons, the seasonal changes, and then full moon would be associated with summer, and the waning moon with autumn, and then the new moon with winter, and then spring, and when the moon grows again. And the same can be found in women with our menstrual cycle. So usually we associate the full moon with summer, and it's not necessarily taken to be literal, because we don't with ovulation, if I didn't mention that right now. So where we are like in our full radiance and full power, full on energy, where we want to invite everybody and touch everybody, where we are maybe more sensual, more sexual. Maybe you have this experience. And it doesn't have to be exactly with the full moon coinciding. It's more like an association. It's like a representation of what goes on in the inner and also in the outer. And we can connect with this and set intentions, especially during these peaks. Like also in winter, then in the new moon, we can more put our like desires into and what we want to grow, right? Like planting a seed, and from there we nourish this seed and it can grow. I see I can talk a lot actually, which surprises me. So let me see. So we gather here every month for these full moon circles, and I'm hosting it now. And last time it was Kimberly 1 month ago from the Netherlands, and we'll see who is next time. I don't know by heart right now, but you can always join these free live events. And then we have our individual, but within the project circles, which are in different languages. So we have also Russian women at the moment, French women, English-speaking women, German women, and they host their circles in their respective language, and you can join them. So I start mine tomorrow. I'm the first one to start, and then others are gonna start very soon and share in a small group of 6 women every week or whenever you wish to join. Yeah. So sign up is today. It's like last minute for my circle if you speak German and if you feel very called to it. Later I'm gonna post also the link in here, or I do it actually now because I'm sure I'm gonna forget otherwise. So in case you don't see, okay, I actually don't know right now where to post it in this special program. Maybe somebody can help me out of the team. Thank you also for your hearts and everything. Nice to know like that you're here. I can only see myself. And yeah, here it is. Thank you, my friends from the circle. Yes. So we can start. What I thought for today is a little embodiment practice, and maybe you have read our invitation. Like the idea is like to have really like a nest around you where you feel super comfortable and like cozy, and where you can drop into your own space, into your own body, into your own world. And maybe you have a tea, or maybe you want to grab that while you're watching, and also have a journal and a pen ready, because we want to journal and can later share this also in the comments box. You can share that, and I can read aloud, but I won't name any names, so you're totally anonymous here. And yeah, like, set this intention to be here now. That's my invitation. Also, like, to see this as something sacred, and not like do it half-heartedly. Then it has really a beautiful effect also if you watch later. And after the embodiment practice, I will guide you directly into a womb power meditation, which is super powerful. I do it very often personally. And the womb, maybe you know, is like also like a representation for the feminine energy, especially the feminine power. It's here where we can create life, where also death happens, where the whole range of emotions is connected to. And it's the seat also of like of water, of our emotions. So in women's circles, we learn very much to access our emotions. Super healthy and important for women, especially, I believe, but I may be wrong. And it's, of course, also very important for men. And it's also like close to the root, like root and sacral meet at the womb. And there we find also groundedness. So if I feel really restless or very in the head, I cannot fall asleep, or just think very much and cannot take a decision, then I sometimes ask my womb. And you don't have to take this super literally, or maybe you do. And the womb, it can talk. Like, I feel like it's possible, but of course I cannot hear directly from the womb. So but yeah, some witchcraft we have in here. I love that. And this connects us so to the power within ourselves, to our own guidance system, and also to our sexuality, to our sensuality. So with a womb power meditation or practices around the womb, we can reclaim that sexuality, which our own sexuality, which many of us have have a lot of conditioning around, a lot of shame. And actually it's like a powerful part of ourselves, and very valuable to to acknowledge and enjoy and and take the life force, like sexual power, sensual power is like also life force, life energy. Yes, if you have questions, you can always also write in here. And then yeah, we go into the journaling. So maybe all in all like 15-20 minutes, and I will sing a song for you later if I'm still there afterwards. Okay, so make yourself comfortable. And I suggest you would start in seated, but of course, if you're really tired, you can also lie down or stand up. You do you. That's always the most important thing. You feel into your body what feels right for you. Yes, so make yourself comfortable. Really find that position that feels comfortable for you. Maybe you can watch around the room for a moment where you're in, and acknowledge this room and that you are here right now in this space. You can also take in my space here. And then if you feel comfortable, slowly close the eyes. And drop inwardly. Noticing your breath. The inhale, the exhale, like the cycle. Like the cycle of the moon expanding at the inhale, growing. Slightly contracting at the exhale. To the very top of the inhalation. The very low of the exhalation. And then you notice the sensations in your body. To really drop into your body and let the body speak. Let it give you the answers. To arrive in the present, here and now, in this full moon ceremony. Connected through the screen with each other. And you can name a few sensations in your body that would be like, okay, hot toes, cold fingers, a fast heartbeat, back pain in the lower back, tingling, the arms up, whatever it is. And if you have sound privacy or feel comfortable, you can name 2 or 3 sensations out loud, otherwise just for yourself. And then start to breathe deeper and more full than you usually do. Maybe through the mouth, maybe through the nose. Through the mouth is activating and helps us to connect to deeper layers of our brain, Connect with the body. A few deep, full breaths like this. And now see if your body wants to move and how it wants to move. Maybe from the hips or the shoulders, a stretch. Circling, undulating the spine. You can keep your eyes closed to have more an inward focus. You can always open as well, of course. And you move so connected to the body, how the body wants to move. Maybe you can notice some emotions. How is your heart feeling right now? Is there some sadness or anger, a lot of fire in your body? Maybe you feel a lot of pleasure and you can start to make sounds. Maybe you want to laugh, maybe yawn. Maybe shout and scream. Just take this moment for yourself. Allow your emotions. Acknowledging what is here. Some sighing. Don't be shy to sigh. Shameless. Maybe some shaking, whatever is needed here. Whatever wants to be unstuck. Maybe you feel tension and you can shake it off. Okay. And slowing down whatever you're doing. Slowing down the movements and coming eventually into stillness. And I invite you to just notice what is going on inside of your body right now. What happened to your sensations? What happened to your energy? And maybe you feel that your body wants to be touched. Where is it that your body wants to be touched, and with what pressure? Maybe stroking. You can play and be curious about the amount of pressure, the speed, where you want to touch. Shoulders, neck, belly, breasts, stroking your hair or squeezing a toe. And now notice if you feel that there are pleasant sensations present in your body. Where does it feel pleasant? And follow your intuition where it feels pleasant, and maybe a body part that needs more of your touch and which feels especially good when you hold it. So there you stay for a moment. And see if you can connect with this pleasant sensation so much that you can increase the volume of it. Can you expand the goodness, the pleasure into other parts of your body? Simply enjoying these pleasant sensations and staying with them. And even if it's a tiny bit of pleasant, of pleasure, you can connect with that and celebrate yourself for whatever you feel. And sometimes, as soon as we start to accept also other sensations rather than pleasure, then the pain or tension is alchemizing. And now, from this space we're in, I invite you to lie down on your back. And you can place your hands on the womb, maybe in a yoni mudra. Yoni is a Sanskrit word for a woman, for womb and the female sexual organs, a downward facing triangle. And you can place this on your womb or just one hand onto the other and connect with your womb or the energy of your womb, whether you have it or not. Also, men can connect to womb consciousness, this creatrix of life, of death, to this deep ancient wisdom that is stored inside of our bodies. And inhale and exhale with the awareness on your womb, and see if you can inhale as if in and out of the womb space or the sacral chakra, lower belly. It's as if the womb could breathe. And you bring your attention and your focus to the sensations and the experiences of the womb. What are the sensations in your womb space now? Just noticing, observing. And as you in and exhale, feel the power of your womb, this giver of life and death. Feel this tremendous inner power inside of your body, which is connected to the creatrix of this universe. The womb space is representative of that which creates everything in this universe. And you can connect to this energy. Continuing to inhaling and exhaling in and out of your womb. And feel the power of your womb now filling up your whole body. So this energy is spread and expanded into the whole body with every inhalation. You can feel the expansion. And feel that your body is connected, relaxed, and vibrant with wisdom, your own inner guidance, your own North Star. And connected to the creative power within you throughout your whole system. And now listen carefully for if your womb wants to tell you something. It's a practice. And if the womb doesn't want to speak, it's maybe like a child that has never been listened to. And you need to gain its trust, so you reassure it that you are here to listen and all your attention is on the womb. What does your womb want to say or communicate to you? What does it have? What kind of message does it have for you right now, in this moment, on a full moon night, full moon day? Relax and feel your womb as the creatrix of the entire universe. As the goddess or priestess or wise woman. Feel your womb as that. And as the creatrix of everything that has ever existed. A great portal to life, to the seen and the unseen. a mystery sometimes. And feeling gratitude now for your womb, for your womb space, for the power inherent within you, the wisdom within you, always here, ready to be accessed, ready to be consulted, connected to. Feel a sense of gratitude and awe about this magic, this energy. Staying a few moments in the silence. Integrating your experience. What have you experienced? This little practice, what has come up for you? What are you taking away? And you can journal that, or also write it in the chat box, in the comments. And somebody mentioned this is an awesome breathwork practice. It helped me heal. And also empowering to women. Oh, yes. I agree. Thank you for the hearts and hugs and sparks. So slowly transitioning back into this online reality. Staying connected with yourself while you're connected to the outside world. And I just have prepared 3 questions for you, or 3 things that you can do now for yourself. And if you're watching this with somebody, you can share with them. And otherwise, just say it out loud, which is very powerful. Makes it more real. Or you journal it down, also to express it, unload it, and have it there. So not long, and later you can share this also in the chat box, or even right now already, instead of journaling with the pen. So, what are you celebrating in your life? And I will join you as well. And we have about like 1-2 minutes. What are you celebrating? And even if it's so small, it's so important to make this like a habit, to celebrate life and every little step. Okay. And what are you clearing? Like, what is it that you want to purge? What do you want to let go of? What do you just need to, well, so here it is, and that's my truth. And it's maybe not the most beautiful one, but what do you want to clear? What are you clearing right now? And now, what do you desire on this full moon? Like maybe you set this as an intention you recall throughout the whole month. What do you desire? What do you want really? What do you really want in your life? Yay! So we offer this to the full moon, Chandra Devi in Sanskrit, Chandra moon and Devi goddess, moon goddess. And it's really nice to share. So if you can do it now with your friend, with your partner, family member, or if you can do it later, and maybe you can take this also as a fun to do thing in other settings. You can do this always, and now it's especially powerful with the energy of the womb, which is so strong right now. And you can share in the chat if you feel like, and I will not mention the name as I said before. And yeah, if nothing else if you have any questions, yeah, I will end the live with a song. Show myself quite like vulnerable. I'm not a professional singer, so I just do it because it touches my heart. And yeah, so very welcome to join our women's circles of the one of mine starting tomorrow. The link you find a little bit above in the comments, or of other women which hold the women's circles in other languages, and it's like a membership, and you can like regularly drop into the same space with the same women and like really create trust, build trust, and be more and more of yourself. Drop that mask and like this what creates so much tension to always pretend to be somebody we're not, or feel something that we're actually not feeling. And in women's circles we can just be ourselves and support each other, nourish, celebrate each other. So important to celebrate each other. We're often not so used to do that in our culture. And ask for advice if that is needed, really getting this support or just this open heart and an open ear. And I start my circle in German again for those who came later, tomorrow morning on Saturday at 9 o'clock in Central European time. Yes. All right. So lovely to be here with you, to feel you somehow, and also for those who watch live. Thank you for your presence. I have the Shruti box here, just ordered from India. I played one song already with this one. So, yay. Oh, actually, I didn't order it from India, but from Scotland. Side note. Truth, just want to be truthful. If you want to order this one as well. They're in Scotland. And this mantra in Sanskrit is dedicated to Tara, the goddess of compassion, and she who frees us from all suffering, all pain, which comes from that we want to be somebody, while somebody be loved and be complete, be whole, while actually we just need to recognize that everything is inside of us already. So that's the philosophy and that's the vision. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself, for giving your attention to your body, to your soul, your spirit, your mind, your precious mind. And so much love to you. And I thank my nieces Maybe my father, who is here as well, they just glance into the room. Thank you. And thank you for the comments. I'm happy it was empowering and felt healing. Thank you. Oh, yeah, the song, I cry always when maybe you cannot hear, but I get teary. You're so welcome. Thank you for receiving it. All right, have a beautiful night or day ahead, whatever it is. And yeah, whatever you planted now as an intention, as a desire. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, love, for being here, loves. Goodbye.